form. I have a poster somewhere in this lovely stack, but it's not out yet. So you've done yesterday y equals mx plus b, which is slope-intercept. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. It's kind of the worst. And point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1, where x1, y1 is a point. So you're going to subtract the point in the equation, and the beautiful part about it is that you get to just leave it like that. So it's not a ton of work. So if you know a point and you know the slope, then you just plug it in and you get to be done. So we are going to write this in point slope form. Here's my point I'm going to use, which I'll kind of do in red, okay? So y minus, what is my y value? 4. Y minus 4 is equal to the slope, which is 2. And in parentheses, x minus x1. So x minus, what's the x value? -1. Okay, so when you have this, yes, you have to have both minus signs. So when I subtract a negative, do you remember what happens? You can do like plus plus and make it positive. If I subtract a negative, it's the same thing as adding. It's like taking away your debt. It's like I'm giving you money. So if I say then y minus 4 is equal to 2, and then it's x plus 1. So what you need to know for this is that it's just going to change signs every time. Whatever number you see for the point, the sign is going to change when you put it in the equation. Or if you're trying to take something out of the equation, make sure you change the sign back. So when we go to plot this point, I'm not going to plot the point +1, -4. I'm going to reverse the signs, right? Back to what you had, which is -1, +4. So starting there at -1, +4, boop, boop. And you know the slope, it's 2, or 2 over 1. It's puff, puff, positive. So slope goes up and to the right. Starting at that point, not on the y-axis. So starting at -1, 4, we go up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. You can reverse it from there to get yourself some other points, and then connect it with a puff, puff, positive line. Yeah. Good enough. And I'm going to be plugging that point in for the x1, y1 spot. So if I subtract a -5, it becomes +5, yes. Is equal to the slope, which we know m is 2/3. And then it's x minus, okay, but I'm subtracting a -6. So that's going to become +6. Hence I'm changing it to a positive, okay? Okay, we're going to graph it. That is an equation of a line, though. Like, that's good enough. If I ask for a line, you can say, there you go, and be done. All right. We already have the point. We know it's going to be -6, but if I had just given you this equation, then I would change the sign. -6, -5. Do the opposite of what you see, because it was subtracted. -6, where is it? -6, -5. And what is our slope? 2/3, positive. So it goes which direction? Up to right 3. Slope dude always skis to the right. Okay. Here they go. Up and up. Up to right 3. Up to right 3. Okay, you should get yourself another puff, puff, positive line. I think we're going to have to watch that video at the end of class today. For sure. I didn't do it right. Uh-oh. Let me try this again. Line. There it is. Okay. What questions do you have on the graph? Well, if you are given 2 points like you see in examples 3 and 4, the first thing you need to start doing for me is find the slope. So use the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, if you can find the slope, which I'll highlight in blue, that's not a highlighter. That's a highlighter. Okay, the slope is blue. Then I can keep going. Okay, now I can say, once I know the slope, then I can just plug in all my stuff into this point slope formula, which I just use this number. Whatever I get goes there. And then if I was making you do extra work and want to know what is it in y equals mx plus b, then you would distribute and solve for y to get y equals mx plus b, which, yes, I'm going to make you do today. Okay? We're going to do it. Number 4 is weird because it ends up with a fraction. Whoa, okay. So we're going to try number 4. And we are just using the slope formula, unless you want to do the cheater way. Well, it's not a cheater way. Just faster, just find the change. Okay? So for now, I'm going to go ahead and write, okay, x1, y1, x2, y2. If you are someone who is prone to making silly mistakes like switching numbers around backwards, then just take a second and label it so that you don't put it in the wrong spot, okay? It is y2 minus y1. So I'm going to do what number first? 8. 8, you subtract the y's. 8 minus, you have to put -2. Yes, you need another negative sign. Okay, now go to the next one. It's -6 minus also -2, because that's x1. All right, let's simplify that. If I subtract a negative, 8 minus -2, you're always welcome to use a calculator. It is just 10, because it's plus plus, right? This becomes plus 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 plus. You don't have to write that confuses you. And then -6 plus 2, which is -4. Oh, that's green. Should I leave it like this? No, that'd be tacky, because 10 and 4 both divide by 2. And so my slope is not much nicer, -5/2. Okay? It's not very pretty. Here's a faster way. I don't know what your Algebra 1 teacher taught you, but I like shortcuts, and so I just usually will go, okay, what is it going, how's it changing from y to y? It's going up 10, so that's my change in x. No, change in y, sorry, I lied, okay. And then my change in x's goes down 4, so 10 over -4, okay? You can use the formula, but if you don't want to use the formula, that's fine. You don't have to. Just get your slope somehow, and I'll be happy. Okay, take that slope down, and you're going to plug it into the equation. We're going to choose a point that we like. I'm going to choose the first one, just so we see one like this. So -2, -2 is my point, and I'm going to subtract it. So when I subtract -2, becomes +2, is equal to the slope, which you just got. It was -5/2. And then in parentheses, x minus x1, which we chose -2, -2, so it's x plus 2. If I asked you for just an equation, this would be good enough. Unfortunately for you, I asked you for both point slope and slope intercept, so you're going to keep going. So there's a point slope form. This one is particularly kind of unpleasant because you have to distribute a fraction in a second. Oh, I left off. Plus 2. Okay, there's your point slope form, which you just found. It's the one with the parentheses. Now, how would I get this in y equals mx plus b? You distribute and solve. So we're gonna, yes, just distribute like you would any other equation. Whoop, whoop. And keep going. We're trying to solve for y. So -5/2 x. You always have my blessing. If you don't want to actually do this part in your head, -5/2 times 2, you can use a calculator. I don't care. Every calculator has a fraction button. But if you can do it in your head, you're just multiplying the 2 to the top of the fraction. So 2 times the 5. So it's -10 over 2, which is -5. The 2's cancel out. Okay, your last step here is that you subtract 2. to get y alone, and now you have it y equals mx plus b. So y equals 5 halves x minus 7. Kind of annoying to have to do that twice, but you now have two equations of the line. They're the same line, just in different forms.